everybody. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming by. Broke Cowgirl, Homestead, homemade pizza. Oh my gosh. Merry Christmas. Hi, Barb. Merry Christmas. Lee and Teresa at Stringfield Ridge Farm. Barbara's Jesus is Lord. Roberta's Artistic Adventures. Roberta, thank you so much for the email. I was aware of that tote, so I really appreciate it. But it's been able to process a little while. We did have to rinse it out, so we'll see what's happening with it. But hopefully it won't have any negative effects on the garden. We're not going to use it. We'll get a food grade tote for the animals. But man, I sure appreciate you reaching out to me and telling me that. And another friend of mine had also done that. So I was like, I know, it's okay. It's going to be okay. So you definitely want food grade totes to feed your animals. And if we ever needed it, hold on, my glasses are dirty and I'm already blind as a bat. Okay. So it's good to have that information. But yeah, we were keenly aware of what was in there. And hey, blue collar, what's up? Yeah. So Ashley's allotment diary. Hello, welcome. Hello, free Henley maid. How are you, my friend? We have a really special guest tonight. I'm super excited. I got to meet them at Butt Nuggets, and it's Randy and Sharon from Arkansas Micro Farm. So I'm super excited to have them up. I'll bring them up in a minute. They're patiently waiting for me to shut up. So, oh, how has your week been, y'all? Boy, I'll tell you, it's been warm and then it got cold today. It's been so cold. I've had the fire going all day. And I actually had to run into town to the farm store and get some firewood sticks because they seem to start our fires way better than the kindling we have. But I know there's a wood you can use to start the fire and it's like starts like instant, so quick. So Evelina, how are you, dear? Mary in Texas, hello. Everyone says Mary in Texas, but not in Texas. Herbally medicated, hello. Awesome. I kept asking Kevin, did you get my notifications? Like, no, I didn't get it. That's my husband. Yeah.
I told her that she notified me as soon as I got home.
Yeah. He says, well, I'm here. So let's bring Arkansas Micro Farm up. Hello, how are y'all?
Hi, we're so happy to be here with y'all.
Oh, I'm so glad you came on. Let me, is that better? Y'all, is that better? Joyful Noise and Notes. Hello, how are you? Is this Kiki, Trey, or Bunky? Joyful Notes. Noise and Notes. I bet it's Trey. Kind of lurking, but we're here. Yeah, I do that every now and then when I'm busy. Oh, yeah. So we have Randy and Sharon, who I met at Butt Nuggets and Homestead, and it's KK. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I got to meet them while they were helping install the electric pole for Butt Nuggets, and praise God, they got electric now. I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy to know that things are coming together for them, and they're getting everything in order. 8 degrees and snow, Mary. Oh my God, no. Ooh, Evelina has nice weather now, cold. Hi, Ray. Ray. Hello,
Hello.
Lee and Teresa. How are you, my friends? Um, yeah, it's been cold. It's cold. I didn't feed the pigs tonight, babe.
It's all right. They'll be
It was
okay.
it was 70 degrees here today.
What'd you say? I'm sorry, Sharon. I didn't hear you.
It was 78 degrees here where we're at.
What? You're not that far from
Yes,
us. How could that possibly be?
it was hot. We had the air conditioner on. We
Oh
had
my,
the doors open. It was just and
holy
muggy.
cow. Hey, Charles at Bushcraft. Hey, Lee and Teresa. Did you have any damage from the storm there in Kentucky? So we've just been praying so hard for everyone, and man, I know Off the Wall Prepper and Dragonflies Ozark Homestead got a bunch of donations. Everyone was so kind, and they went up, they bought all this stuff, and kudos to Tractor Supply and Walmart. I don't like Walmart very much, but they came through. They came through. So it was just such a blessing. I really wanted to go, but we had a conflict and I couldn't make it. And yeah, it went just below us. Some friends, family and friends lost everything. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so glad it didn't hit you, but I was on the phone. Hi, Maria at Half Century. I was on the phone with Sojourner's Old Kentucky Farm, and micro farmer and I, your nemesis, we were on the phone with Debbie, and it was just terrible because she was like giving us a blow by blow of what was happening, and there she is, Sojourners. I'm talking about you, Debbie, and we were just comfort her. And then we lost connection and we're like, oh, but I guess Homer was able to reconnect through Facebook with her. Hello, Mr. Blue Collar. Oh, I saw that. That was awful. That was just so terrible. And, I never personally had to live through a tornado. We had one come through our town, wiped out Oak Lawn, Illinois, where I lived when I lived in a little town called Worth, Illinois, and we had gone up to Pennsylvania, and while we were in Pennsylvania, we're talking to our neighbors, and this tornado's coming through right behind their yard. It was very freaky, but it did wipe out Oak Lawn at the time, and it was quite. I mean, that's a situation that takes months and months and months, sometimes years to recover from. So if y'all won't mind, please keep them in your prayers. And if you know anyone that was affected, Debbie at Sojourner's Old Kentucky Home lost a Amish family that was right by her. There's one child in the hospital, and everyone else passed. They can't find two of the children. So, yeah,
Will certainly
it's.
be my
Sojourners, neighbors.
Are you on a delay, Randy?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
we
think we
are.
are.
I always am. I always have to refresh the live when I'm on a live, chatting with people because I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens. But yeah, yeah. But we serve a mighty God, and He is the restorer of everything. And I think that just keep your faith and keep your trust in God alive, and it's going to be okay. People have recovered for centuries with tornadoes and hurricanes. I was always in hurricanes because I lived in Texas so long. Hurricanes and tropical storms. And I'll tell you, I think tropical storms are worse than hurricanes because they're dirty. So, yeah. Yep. Yes. Amen. Amen, KK. Yes. I'm reading the comments. I'm sorry. So, Arkansas Micro Farm, let's talk. Tell me all about yourselves. What were you always from Arkansas?
We have been. We've always been from Southwest Arkansas.
Yeah.
Okay. And now you have a very similar story to Butt Nuggets Homestead, don't you?
Yeah, very very similar. The only difference is we didn't lose our vehicles. It's January 9th, 2009, our house burned to the ground, and we lost everything but the clothes in our vehicles. We did actually lose one vehicle, but we still had transportation. I mean, everything was going. It looked basically like butt nuggets, and that's one reason we're so passionate about helping people with house fires. Not that we won't help anybody else, but that's our biggest passion because you know it's hard enough when you lose everything. It's like losing a family member.
Mm-hmm.
But we definitely we don't have much to offer except ourselves. So if we can get out there and help someone in any way, it's a gift to us to be able to, and that's we're gifting them. The gift comes back to us, and that it's our honor to be able to help anyone, and especially Brett and
Yes.
Deborah. They've made us feel like family, and you I feel like we're family.
I felt like we were brothers and sisters the minute I met you. Sharon's like, ah! And we're hugging. She's a hugger, and I love a hugger. I'm a hugger. I will hug you all day long. Hi, Tony. Our Kevin in the woods. Hello. I just felt so connected to y'all, and I am blessed beyond measure that God has given you this ministry to help others who have gone through similar situations, and you are living proof that you do recover. Hi, Raquel. Hi, Karen. Oh, Karen's a bot, y'all. Let's get rid of Karen.
We want to
Yep.
say hi to
To
our
everyone,
cabins in the wood and blue collar bushcraft family. We say hi, and blue collar homestead. We see shout outs to them, and all these people. We want to get to know all of them.
Oh, you
Like I
should,
said,
because they all, and I'm telling you, I'm subscribed to all of them, and they have great channels. Hello, Farmer Son Preppin. How are you, my friend? He survived the loose faucet. He was so gracious with her. I don't know if y'all seen the loose faucet, but she's my twin crazy sister.
oh,
She's crazy. Yeah, yeah. You'll have to watch some of my past videos because she's crazy.
gotta have one
Mhm.
crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're the it's okay.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to tell a story about him and I. Were actually we started. We were in school together. He was my brother's best friend, and of course, you don't do that. And we actually become little high school sweethearts, and we've been married 28 years almost in February, and we just
Wow.
God has a plan for us, and we're just going with God, and whatever we can do, that's all we can do.
That's
So
amazing. And don't you feel your nemesis, Micro Farmer, is in here? Hi, Homer. He is
I
such
don't nemesis. I consider him a friend
he's
because
not
I know it's micro farm and not micro farmer, but, but I learn a lot from him. I like watching
well,
his videos.
Or
I'm
Kevin
telling
Wood
you,
now.
yeah, he knows his stuff. He knows his stuff for sure. But anyway, I just wanted to say, uh, what a blessing that is. 28 years, and basically, you grew up together. And it's so wonderful. Like, I met Kevin after some really bad marriages. F and P, hello. And I was in very, very bad marriages. My own fault. I mean, my choice, my fault. I own it, right? But you know what you know when you know it. And so when I met Kevin, I was like, I had to remember he wasn't them, you know, and we've been married 17 years, and I adore him. I adore this man. He is like the light of my life, and I'm so grateful that God brought him into my life. And we pretty much have grown up together too, so it's so when you find that partner that adores and loves you beyond belief, it makes life so special and so wonderful and valuable. And
Feels so
you don't let the little things get to you. And, it doesn't mean you never argue. It doesn't mean you don't think ever not think the same. We're two different entities, and I'm a very, very strong minded and willed woman. And sometimes, I have to step back and say, okay, wait, it's not all about me. Hello, Cooking with Bobby Joe. So, and that's the thing I think some of us lose in marriage is just understanding it's a give and take. It's not 50-50. There's no such thing as a 50-50. Do you agree with that?
I
No,
agree.
there's no such thing as 50-50 because there's been times when she's had to give 100 to my zero, and there's been times I've had to give 100 to her zero. Um,
Exactly, exactly. So, I tell my grandkids, if you think you're going in 50-50, you need to go up, walk away from that relationship because it's not going to work that way. It doesn't work that way. So, um,
No two people can live together without having arguments and thinking differently, but the good should always outweigh the bad, and
yes,
never ever go to bed mad. Clean it up, fix it before you don't just. I mean,
yeah,
sometimes you just think about it.
yeah. It's not my way or the highway. Although
right.
there was a time I think Kevin might have thought that, because I had I owned my own business. I was single for so long. I raised my grandson. I did all these things. I was it. I had to be everything. And then I became a manager and a district trainer in the company I worked for. And I, I had to be the man, the woman, the child, the teenager. I was everything. And I had to learn to step back and say, you know what? This is my time to shine. To to not be the boss. So that's where the boss comes from. He like we jokingly say, yeah, well, he knows I'm the boss, but he really is the boss. And so yeah,
Well,
none of us is promised tomorrow. No. So
let him.
y'all been in Arkansas and you lost your home to a fire. And then what did you do?
Well, we did like anybody else would do. We put our boots on and unfortunately, well, no, not unfortunately, fortunately, those come off somebody else's feet,
Right.
Yeah.
and man literally gave my son the boots off of his feet. And
Wow.
we just started over a little at a time, camper trailer, and then we built this. And it's not finished yet. We're not the type people to go get hundreds of $1,000s in debt. We build it one board at a
Let's see if
time.
I can get you up there.
Picture,
Not me.
the
Hold
picture,
on. I'm trying to get
that's
you up there. I got to play with the keys. So y'all forgive me for a second. I got to play with keys because I'm not that good. Apparently, I suck
yeah.
at this.
And that's something I want to say about our channel too. You know, we don't know what we're doing yet. We're learning, and we're going to make mistakes. And we hope the people that are watching stick around through that. But in the end, we are human and we do make mistakes. We're not perfect, and we're not looking for perfect people.
Micro farmer, I agree. I truly love this community too, and I feel honored to
I
be
can't
part
do it.
of the community. It's amazing how we saw that someone needed something, and we had that something they needed, and we've become family. Just you
Yeah.
know, and with so many different people, we're part of a whole nother family now, and it just I lost my mom,
Truly, that's
and
that's so true. Well said.
yeah.
Yeah. It is definitely not a 50-50 for us. We constantly go back and forth. Yeah, we do too. Yeah. Um, yes, I have to tell you, Charles, I'm not going to break anything. I quit pushing the buttons because I wanted to get them up there, but I'm not pushing the right button. So my bad. Charles he's helping me go through this thing we call YouTube.
Right?
But we uh we have okay, micro farmer, give me a second. We belong to the most amazing, I'll call it homesteading community. I think if you have a home, you're a homesteader. You know, I'm I don't if you're in an apartment, you're a homesteader. You're growing your own food, you're doing all the things, you're a homesteader. Um it I don't like to put people in a box, you know. It's like just do what you do where you have with what you have. And that's what helps. That's what helps. It's like I don't know. I love y'all's channel, and I'm so glad we met. And I'm after we get done chatting, we'll bring Micro Farmer up because he absolutely loves you guys. So if you don't
We love
mind,
him too.
yeah, he is a dear friend of mine. And okay, Tony made hold on. I'm rambling and I'm missing comments. Tony made a comment. Angie and I here, let me put it up there. Went through the same thing. We got along so good. Thank God she came along. Amen, Tony. Yep. Yep. I mean, there was times I just wanted to just give up, and it would have been the most foolish thing I ever did. So, because that's what I was used to. I was used to getting beaten up and then walking away, running away. And so, okay, so you built this cabin you're in, or what? Hello,
Yeah.
color drop.
He built it with the we friends and family, and anyone that would stick a hand in here, we free. We was just like we take help when we can, and when we can't, neither one of us has got it together, and but one board, one nail at a time. And he's made my dream house come true. And I am, when I look at the picture, I just feel so warm inside. You know, I always wanted to have a barn home, you know, and live on our little own micro farm. And when
Yeah.
our youngest was little, she wanted a mini farm, you know, and so we got her a mini farm. We just got a little bunny and some chickens here and a couple of cows and a couple of pigs, you know. But the main thing is our home. You know, we feel we're at home.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. That's so true, color drop. I mean, it's just that's truth right there. And hello, Joyce and Jean, Morris Patch of Heaven. How are you? I got to see them yesterday. It was such a blessing. I just adore my friends. They're so wonderful, such wonderful people. Um, so Randy, after you built the cabin, I mean, did you build it on the land where the fire was,
No,
or
no,
did
we
you
did not.
you bought
We
new
actually
land?
we actually bought this land in 2011, and uh, we actually started working on it while we were still living the place we had a trailer house moved to. But during the middle of the build, we decided that we were just going to go ahead and try to stay over here because first of all, we were having a lot of problems with people stealing stuff. So
Oh no!
when we moved in, we didn't even have this back wall that's behind us. It wasn't even on a house.
And it was
Oh,
it was winter
So,
time. So I would
oh
stay with
dear!
my daughter, and my son would stay with him, and they would, you know, stay over here and make sure no one was in or out. And there was nothing but black plastic on this back wall. To do what you
Wow.
can when you
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that's true. Off the wall prepper. Hello, my friends. I'm assuming Dragonflies is with you. So hello. Um, they Homer, give me a second, man. Okay. So um we were emailing back and forth, right? And Randy came up with this amazing idea. I love this idea. And we have one of these in the town next to us. So, Randy, do you want to talk about that? Because I love it. I love
but
the idea.
yeah, just I'm one of those type people that when I see something, even if I don't need it, I might pick it up anyway if it's cheap enough. And you know, my thought is if you have something laying around that you're not using or you don't need, offer it to another homesteader that might need. It. Nothing else is swapped to them. But my thought on this is a no money change hands thing. Help your neighbor out, help your friends out. Uh, if you're not using it, why not let somebody have it that can use it?
Yes. Yes. So bartering. We we have that up the road I think it's every Saturday. And you can go there, and if you bring stuff, you can barter for what they have. And we do it all the time here. It's like, we have wire, we have hardware cloth. Who doesn't need hardware cloth? But we've got a
Right.
lot of extra hardware cloth. And if you're going to build a chicken coop or a rabbit hutch, you're going to need hardware cloth, or we have extra fencing. Can you use fencing? We have utility posts sitting out here on our property. Well, we're going to get posts from our friends in exchange for giving those utility posts to them to use on their campsite, because they live off the grid, and they're doing a campsite. And well, they already have it established, but they're doing something a little bit different. I don't want to give it away yet. So, but you know bartering, I mean, they're sitting in our ground they're going to rot if we don't get them out. Well, I suppose, I don't know, they're old telephone poles, but that's what they need. And we need 2 posts to put a gate up in our driveway. So, yeah, that's what you do. And I love that you brought that up to me. And anyway, I think that is so important for everyone, no matter where you are, barter and exchange. And that was Randy's baby. That was all him. I didn't even think about it, but we want to implement that into the Homestead Helpers grassroots effort. And right now, we're not. Oh yeah, they're wonderful people. Right now, we're not taking any donations. So what we're going to do on the Homestead Helper grassroots effort is we're going to do like GoFundMe pages, because that way it goes to the person in need. Or if you want to donate, you can go to their page, to their GoFundMe, or to go to the company. Like, say they need 2x4s. Well, you're going to email that person, going to find out what they need, and then you can buy that item at Home Depot or Lowe's or Walmart or wherever it may be. And that way they all they have to do is you put it in their name, they go pick it up, it's paid for. So
Yeah.
um I was gonna do a 5013C, but it is after consulting with some people that do this. Hey, Belinda and Chuck, hello. I found out that we don't have the kind of organization that would qualify for a 5013C. And so I just think that it's all about the grassroots effort. And around here, we trade. We trade, um,
Right.
you know, and that's a way to do it. Randy, he went and hooked up electric for Butt Nuggets Homestead. Hey, dragonflies. And Sharon, she was like a chicken with her head cut off, doing all these different things for him. I mean, and sometimes, y'all, it's just about giving moral support and a hug.
Right.
So yeah,
And
sometimes
cry.
that's all.
I would just cry and hold her and be there for her. Sometimes that's all you need. And she's got to cry. She's going to have to get it out. So I'd cry with her and, let her know
Yes.
that she's not alone. Her and
No.
Brett.
Yeah. Yeah. And like Brett said in a video, he's not a crybaby, but you know what? A real man cries, and it's okay.
Yep.
It's okay to be overwhelmed with all the blessings that are being poured out on you and all the wonderful things that are happening. And um, I'm I don't know how many have donated to the GoFundMe page, but it's on my community page. It's on their videos. Uh, it seems like everyone's Morris Patch of Heaven put it out. If you can donate anything, let me look, we're almost at the 10,000 goal. And y'all, I can't settle for anything short of $10,000 because they need every stinking penny of it. They are at 7807. So we're almost there. So
And,
close.
and let me explain it like this for people that have never been in this situation. When you lose everything, and especially having to live like they had been up until they finally got electricity turned on yesterday, and even now they're still just, they've got their camper plugged into that. It cost a lot of money for them to run that generator to get electricity until they got the power hooked up. And It's expensive to have to live like that until you get back on your feet.
Yes, very, very. You think, oh, they got all this GoFundMe money. They don't have the money yet, but they got PayPal. But y'all, they lost everything. So that means shoes, clothes, deodorant, toothpaste, hair shampoo. Like Brett, he was so kind because I was exhausted when I went there, and I was scared I wasn't going to make it home without falling asleep. And he's like, Jan, we got a camper back there. And I go, well, I have dentures, I have implants. So I have to have stuff to clean them with. And he goes, oh, I think we have no, we don't have an extra toothbrush. And I'm like, and that struck me so strongly because I was like, no, you don't. And, these are the things that all this money being donated to them is going for. I mean, yeah, dragonflies, you're so right. Kentucky, Butt Nuggets Homestead. Hey, Brenda. Um, it's like it doesn't matter what the tragedy is. It's that there was a tragedy, and
Right.
I I've I've lost everything, but not due to that. And I know the feeling of having nothing and having to scrape from the bottom of the dirt again. And, yeah, they have, normally we have a couple extra toothbrushes and we have a couple extra tubes of toothpaste in our house. I do. I try and
Yeah,
keep
we
up
do.
Right.
with that. Um, I mean, I can make my own toothpaste with peroxide and baking soda for my dentures, but you know, not everybody has those. I mean, just the essentials to cook, and you
Right.
have to go and you have to eat out because you can't always cook your suppers on a grill, or you can't always, you don't have anything to cook it on. And it's important to.
Even laundry,
I didn't hear you, Randy. I'm
Also,
sorry.
while prepper, I agree.
even laundry becomes a major tool.
Yeah, everything is an expense. Everything. Hey, Barb. Everything. Brampton Garden, welcome. Everything's an expense. And all that money that they get through their PayPal or the gifts, God bless you all who have done that. You are keeping them afloat. And honestly, y'all, 10,000 is a drop in the bucket. It's a drop in the bucket for those folks. Um, it'll get them a foot
Well,
up. Go ahead, Randy.
if this past month or so hasn't taught everybody something, it's that everybody needs somebody at some time in their life. Everybody has to have a community. This do it yourself mentality, that's over with. We've got to stick together and come together, because whether it's us that needs help or someone else, someone needs somebody at some point in their life. And I think this community right here has stepped up and proved that tremendously.
It's been amazing. I always knew when I got hooked up with people, all you who are right here, I was like, God, I just feel so blessed. And so, I mean, sometimes I'll be making a video and I have to stop because I wear my emotions on my sleeve. And I have to stop because I'm overwhelmed by the
You,
generosity.
you know what I've realized? That more than likely, the down home, you know, dirt, living day to day people are the ones that are more willing to give their time and effort and whatever they have. And these people who live high on the hog and living in society and just they just brush it off like, oh, you'll get over it. These
Yeah.
down us.
Shame on you. You didn't have insurance, shame on you and blah, blah, blah. Well, you know how many people in America don't have insurance on their homes? You know how many people
Right.
don't have insurance on their cars? I mean, who are we? Who are we to even? I had one bad comment and I blocked her because I don't put up with that kind of nonsense. I'm like, God forgive you for your cruelty. And hi, Harvey Black.
Well, I
We
know Homestead get in on this, and I don't
we
want to take it, but
no,
I
he's
do want to
gonna
say
come up with us. He's gonna come up with us. Uh,
Okay.
I want y'all to just talk. I'm going off camera for a second, and I just want you to talk and tell everyone. Oops, sorry. What you're about, how you got started on a micro farm, and what your future goals are. And I'll be right back. It's on you
okay.
now.
All right. Well, I'm Randy, and this is my wife Sharon, and we've had a rough past. Uh, we fought through illnesses. We had major catastrophes, but it's nothing we haven't overcome. Uh, what got us starting a micro farm is my wife always wanted a house like a barn, and our youngest daughter Jessie, she's actually behind the camera over there. She always wanted a micro farm, a mini farm, and so what we did was we started with chickens and cows, and then we got pigs, and now we've got rabbits, and um, it's not a whole lot to some people, but for us it's everything because it actually gives us something to look forward to. And we're not perfect people by any means. What you will hear a lot on our channel is you will hear us praise God. You'll hear us give thanks to God, and we're not sorry if that offends anyone.
Not bit.
But we're God fearing people. We don't live above our means. We buy what we can afford. If we can help you, we will help you in any way we can, including giving you anything that we've got. But at the same time,
We don't let
we don't let people take advantage of us
right.
either.
Yeah.
So
But we're definitely the type of people that do what we can do. But in the same sense, you're going to have the people out there that are going to try to, take advantage of anyone they can. And we pray for them and hope that they can find a way to, get their self going. But
sorry about that.
Being there for other people and doing what we can, it's a blessing to us. And while we're gifting and giving our time or effort or whatever we can give, they're accepting the gift, but the gift is actually our blessing.
And it don't matter if it's our last dollar. If we know you need it, we'll use our last gas to bring you.
Yeah.
That's just the type of people we are. But it has bit us a few times. But in the end, we're blessed because God looks out for His people.
We've had to get up
Amen.
at 4:30 in the morning to make a trip up to Butt Nugget Homestead and to help them out and do whatever. And then it's way after dark before we could finally get home and get up the very same next morning and do it again.
Yeah.
Again today.
And they feel so blessed. They're just
They have been.
overwhelmed. Yeah. Hey Roy, how are you, sweetie? Yeah. That's Recyclable Homestead. Hello, my friend.
Hello.
Yeah, there is nothing better. I used to have a hard time accepting gifts, from people or compliments and the Lord really convicted me of it. And he's like, if you keep doing that, you keep stealing their blessing.
Exactly.
And I
You
was
take
like, oh,
things.
I never thought of it, so I had to learn to say thank you when someone complimented me, or thank you when someone gave to me. And it wasn't real easy for me to do, but oh, what a blessing once I was able to do it. And, golly,
You feel the blessing, and you take away their blessing, you accept their blessing. It all goes around as long as you've got Christ in your life, and you know care what you got,
And that don't mean that we're perfect
oh,
or that we don't make mistakes, because I have to ask for forgiveness at least 40 times a day. So
oh God, yeah. Yeah, amen.
you're by no
Yeah.
means perfect at
Hi,
all. We just
Mike. How are you? Homestead Family Reclaim. And Oliver, how are you, my friend? Uh, so I have someone in the basement. You ready?
I'm ready.
You know
oh
what the
yeah,
basement is? Randy
You
and
got to
Sharon,
look
do
at
you
the
know what
road.
the basement is?
Yeah, that's where you got the next guest.
Well, yeah. I will call him a guest. That'll be nice. uh, this is my brother from another mother. So hold on, I'm going to
yeah.
bring Homer up. Hey, Homer.
Hey, what up? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Now, how y'all doing? Thank you, Recyclable
Thank you.
Homestead, for the
Thank,
donation. Appreciate it.
thank you so much.
Yeah, there's micro farm.
Micro Farmer and Micro
Farm.
Arkansas Micro Farm.
Yeah. I don't know if you finished interviewing them or whatever you want me to come on in, but I just want to say I thank you so much, Arkansas Micro Farm, for stepping up and taking your time to go over the butt nuggets and help. And this is what I'm talking about, the community. I mean, I know a lot of people in here say they love the community, but I have a challenge for this community. For all the people that say they love this community, I have a challenge for you. I know a lot of people make challenges on cooking shows, challenge you for seeds and growing, but I have a certain challenge tonight. I was going to do a live, but I'm going to miss that live because my live is going to be part of Jan's live at this point, because what I was going to say in my live, I'm going to say here. And I want to say thank you. If everybody's in here right now, first and foremost, thank you, Arkansas Micro Farm, the host and the guest of the show. I appreciate what you did. You took your time out and went over and helped somebody. That's the community. That is a community. I want to thank, I know he's not in here, is Dog Man Homestead.
Yes.
Now, let me tell y'all people, now you're going to hear from Micro Farmer. You can't hear from nobody else. Hear it out of my mouth. I love that guy. And the young man, Jesus Christ, the girl. Who?
Fruit cabin.
True.
Yeah. See, there's a young kid that's probably around the 30 age mark. He came out and he took his time with his girlfriend. He came to help a family. 30 years, probably he's about 30 years old. I don't know his age, but he's a young 30-ish guy. Brung his time out there and he helped somebody. Arkansas Farm, Micro Farm, took his time. They got a lot of stuff on their own business and stuff and taking care, but they found time to go help another fellow homesteader or gardener. Even the young man that y'all see in those videos, they had a busy life also, but they took
and
the
Charles time with the backhoe and the tractor.
Jan,
Mr. Sullivan.
Okay.
I was getting it, Jan. I was getting it, Jan, but Jan doing what she does best. Interrupt the micro.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Yeah, mute yourself. And I want to say to all, this is a homestead community. Now, you done threw me off track, Jan. But I want to say thank you so much, Arkansas Micro Farmer and the young man and Dog Man who donated things that he wasn't using. A lot of other people that came out, Possum Run and other neighbors from that area. All right.
Hello.
Yeah, and the neighbors of Butt Nuggets that came to their needs, and all the people in here that donated money It's just show you what I'm talking about. When people here say this is a community and they love their community, I always love this community. Once again, I always love this homesteading community. Hear what I say, people. Homesteading community, garden community, off the grid, prepper community. Okay, y'all? The other stuff, homesteading community, garden community, and prepping community. Please, nobody take what I say and try to twist it around and run on the next live and try to make it seem like I made something else up, and I didn't. I always love community. There's a lot of people behind the scenes that know Micro Farmer. I help a lot of people behind the scenes. I don't come out here to post up what I do for others. Okay. And I want people to know here that understand about Crazy Ed Homestead. I love my brother. We are a family. We fight. We get peed off with each other. If Ed was around me right now, I mean, now at that time, I probably would have gotten into a fight. Blood would have been drawn. We'd have went to the next bar over there and had a couple of drinks. But that's how mad my brother, Crazy Ed, pissed me off, people. And I was mad with him. But I still support my brother, even though we all got some family members that do some crazy stuff. Okay? If you're from the South and you know you got them crazy brothers and cousins that you still got to love them because you can't pick your family. I cannot pick my YouTube family, but the people that came to love me understands me. There are some people that's going to be in here that ain't your family. They'll act like they're your family, but they ain't got your back. Soon you make a mistake, they get rid of you. They don't like you no more. They don't talk no more.
We don't. We just keep bothering each other until.
And I know a lot of people might not like Crazy Ed Homestead, but he'll tell you in those videos, if you go back and watch, he done peed off a lot of his friends and the family behind the scenes. And that's what I got to respect to him. And I always love Crazy Ed. Yes, I was mad. I got that part. Y'all, I hope y'all got that part. But Ed's always going to be part of my life. Even though I haven't met him personally. But Ed.
Look at her. Shut up.
Ed Crazy Homestead will always be part of Micro Farmer's family, regardless of the nonsense.
Part of ours.
Regardless of the nonsense you see that, but he's my brother, and you got to love your brother. All y'all Christians and Catholics, and love your brother.
That's you know what? The bottom line is none of us are perfect. We all screw up. We all make mistakes. And Ed, I love you.
I love it. Don't get me wrong. Ed will tell you, Michael Farmer love him. I'm going to always support Ed. I'm going to always support Sojourner with old Kentucky. When that storm came through Kentucky, guess who was on the phone with Sigourney? Microphone. I'm in Connecticut, and she was devastated. Huh? Oh, and Jan. Okay, Jan, can I get to the story, Jan? That's what Jan does. That's what Jan does. She don't let me finish. Okay.
Well, welcome to Kevin's world.
Now, Sojourney's here. Sojourner, old Kentucky. Me and her talk a lot behind the scenes. I do help. I sent her some stuff to help her with her pain management and stuff like that. But she was so scared because she lives by herself, and that storm came right behind her backyard. And I was on the phone with her after my crazy live, not the one that you seen, the one before that. And I stayed with her while she was in the bathroom, and she was paranoid. I was glad that people went and got Possum Run. Homestead had brought her to a home. Ed, I seen people telling Ed to get, take cover and stuff like that, like off the wall prepper. A lot of guys in my life, when I was ranting and carrying on, people was telling people run for the hills and put the mattress over them in the bathtub. I seen it. I was competing with a tornado when I was doing my live. But I'm glad that the community was concerned about the people in my chat, forgot about what I was talking about, and went to go to the community and ask everybody is okay. Off the wall prepper was telling people where the tornadoes are landing.
Yep.
And Sojourner, Debbie, and a lot. Sojourner. Yeah, Jan. And I get you not in Arkansas, Micro Farm. And I know, I love Button Niggas. They trying to rebuild their life. So y'all definitely support them and keep supporting them until they get that house built up by the summer. If anybody have any skill sets, they can go out and help, like Arkansas Micro Farm. Go out and help. If you know how to put a roof on a house, you know how to build walls. If you are in that area, please go out and you don't have to have money. Just your labor would do fine. Go help these people out. I mean, I'm in Connecticut. I'm way on the other side of the world for you guys, even though I own land in Arkansas.
Yeah.
I own land in Arkansas. I'm a landowner in Arkansas, but I'll be down in the springtime building myself. Yes.
You're an Arkansas.
Yes. So
while you
get
while you take a pause for a second, I have learned, and I was I taught in special ed and all this for 15 years, and the word community has become a whole new language. Because when I was growing up, our community was like the 4-block radius, that's the community. No. Community is your friends and family, no matter where you are. If you're a part of, that a community is way wider and way, strung out more. If you want to be, if you accept them and they accept you, and that's a community.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah. My mother had got hit by 2 semi wheels that fell off of a truck, and she got whiplash real bad. And one day she was leaning up, hanging up clothes, and she dropped to the ground and was put in the hospital. And they, her back was really damaged by the accident. And our neighbors, every night, one of our neighbors brought supper. One of our neighbors made sure we were doing our homework. One of our neighbors made sure we had supper, lunch, and breakfast. Because my dad was a truck driver. And one of my neighbors did laundry. I mean, it was like, they mowed the lawn. Everyone in our neighborhood came together. And that's how I was raised. And that's how I have seen this community come together. And it has just been it shouldn't be mind-boggling, but I keep saying that, but it is. It really is. Because we're worlds apart from each other in many ways, I mean, it's a long trip. Eric Rosenberg, Merry Christmas and congratulations. I heard about the babies. This is a friend I used to work with.
All right. Hello, Eric Rosenberg.
Him and Cassie are
Hello,
about to
Cassie.
Oh, thank you. So good to see you. I lost your phone number, so message
email
me.
her. So what I want to say is, when I watched Off the Prepper with his wife, and they went into Track Supply and they were sending supply, that's a community. He went, he got Track Supply. I don't know how he did it. Got to donate money, and they got enough money up, and that's a community coming together to help the community.
Yes.
I just want to say
they rocked it. They rocked
it, and that's where I want the whole community, the community of the homesteaders, gardeners, and preppers that follow this community. Even though you have a homesteading community, garden community, and a prepper community, somehow, in a weird way, we merge together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We merge together. YouTube, that's our little niche. You're a homesteader, she's a gardener, and he's a prepper. But somehow, those 3 communities have merged together. And that's what I want. Just other people, I think I was saying about the prepping community, is I want the homestead community. So this is where my challenge is going to come up in a few seconds. I'm going to tell you about my challenge, where people claim they love this community. Once again, the community I'm talking about is homesteaders, gardeners, and prepping. That is the community I am talking about. Okay? So I want to make that clear to everybody that's here. Homesteading community, garden community, and the prepping community. Now, what I want that I feel that a lot of you people from homesteading, gardening, cooking shows, also whatever y'all do, is I know a lot of y'all take a lot of these challenges of how to can and bake and count. The challenge Microfarm is putting out, I was going to do it on my channel, on my live, but I'm not going to do that today because I'm going to wrap this up together. The challenge that Microfarm is, so please pass this on for everybody. There should be nobody that follow any of these big channels like Jan, 1,000, these 1,000 plus. I ain't say the 100,000, but at least our community, the people that's 2,000 below, there should be none of us under 500 subscribers. So the challenge for Microfarmer is, it's going to be a 30-day challenge that Microfarm is going to throw out. Y'all can put it on your community page, Microfarm Challenge. It's called, every day you find a small channel that's following you religiously and subscribe to their channel, regardless if you like them or not. Regardless if Homer like them, Jan don't like them, other people don't like them. You make sure that everybody in this community at least have 500 subscribers so they can have a community page. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking you to go get them 1,000 subscribers. I'm not asking you to go get 400-hour watches. There's nobody in here in this live today, and please pass this on, people. This is the live. It's going to be recorded. I want that challenge out there that every homesteader in this community that follows you really, you see them commenting in your videos, go every day, at least one homesteader, gardener, or prepper.
Yeah.
Go subscribe to their channel and make it stick. So I'm asking to do one. If you cannot watch one channel and watch 12 minutes of video to make it stick, I don't want you to go over and press the button and then the 2 days y'all off because they don't stick. One, on your lunch break when you're at work, when you're on the toilet taking a dump, sit on your toilet.
Absolutely.
You can do it.
You
I'm
are
just
right.
saying. Listen, Jan, stop interrupting me, Jan. I'm being serious right now. There should be nobody in this community under 500 subscribers. Okay?
Yes.
Please let us as a community, prepping, homestead, garden channel, cooking channel that follow us, we should all, because we all fighting the machine. They want to let's call it the machine. Now, I don't want Jan to get in trouble. We're going to call it the machine. Everybody's trying to reach a goal. But at least if we can get them halfway to that goal, and I think we can do it. I think we can push every small channel that follows you, religion. Like I said, I ain't saying nobody coming over to get, take advantage of us. If you see these individuals in your comment section, go find them and subscribe to them because they count. We all count. We all started small.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For sure.
So that is the Microfarmer Challenge. Forget all about the other
I
challenges.
love that.
The challenge is for everybody, for 30 days, pick one channel that's small, that follows you, and go subscribe to their channel and make it stick. I didn't ask you to play their playlist. I said go over and let's get everybody in this community that's under 500. Let's get them there. We ain't got to get them to 1,000.
I love that.
Let's get them to 500. Now, if anybody in here is under that follows this community, that feels they part of this community, post your thing on Jan's community page and other people's community page that willing to let you do it. So I challenge all of y'all who are big channels to say, you know what? I'm going to take the Microfarmers Challenge, and you can put your name on their community page, and the people's going to see if you follow them, and they go over and subscribe to you to bring you up to 500 so you can get a community page, because YouTube made it much easier for us, and it's a shame that we're not doing that.
Yeah, exactly. And I remember when I was at like 70 or 60 and, getting started at Homestead shouted me out. And then Ernie Hatmaker shouted me out. And, I'm trying to do lives instead of the shout outs now. I've been doing them for years. And it seems better to do. I don't have any mods in here, Raquel. I know all my mods are either on here or
I want to say for everybody who have mods, everybody that's in here that's has some big influence on some subscribers, let's do this. Let's do this challenge. No more
Yeah.
the best pie challenge, the best steak challenge, the best hairdo challenge, whatever. The challenge is for everybody in this community and that follow us and others in this community is pick one person every day for 30 days and subscribe to a new channel that you see that's in our chats. They might hit you up in your community page and let you know they support you. Now, when I do like I do, I watch my comments and I see the people that comment in my videos. Make it your business, the ones who take their time to write a comment, even if they say, thanks for sharing. Don't let nobody BS you. At least they said, thanks for sharing. I know some people get mad because people just come in, thanks for sharing, but at least they said something. Okay? They may
Yes.
not said a whole lot, but they said, thanks for sharing. Do not get peed off because they say, thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
Because they took their time to even write that part. So that means
Exactly.
they had time to say, thanks for sharing. Because I know some people get upset when they say, thanks for sharing. They didn't even watch my video, but at least they said something. At least they said something.
Exactly.
They didn't
Tim,
just-
will you type something, please? Because I hit a
Like,
button
see,
and then I
like
made
home-
you a mod.
like Homestead Family Reclaim. He claims he has 255 subscribers. Homestead Family Reclaim is on everybody's lot. Why
Yes.
is that person still at 255? Because I see him everywhere. Him and his son. Everywhere. Y'all know his son's name, some of y'all. Why is that man at 255? See, don't worry about microphone. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be me. Y'all know I'm going to be me. But there should be nobody in this community under at least 500. So let's do that part and show that this community is a great community. This is a great homestead community. It's a great garden community. It's a great prepper community that comes together. Because some of us is here to try to brand ourselves, make a little extra cash, teach some people some stuff, like Arkansas Microfarm. I learned a lot about electricity, even though I do a little bit, side jack track electric. But I learned about this man putting a pole together, and he wasn't scared to get himself electrocuted to come help somebody. But he did. They put a pole in the ground. The young man took the stuff to the scrapyard. He gave their time. And that's what I'm talking about. And you don't think that man is not busy? That man is busy with his wife and his homestead, but he took his time to drive maybe an hour, 2 hours, or 3 or more to come help another fellow homesteader. Because why? He loves the community. The community came and helped butt nuggets. I didn't say nuggets. Southern sown and grown. I think you said.
Hey, Ricky.
But I would love to see homeboy naked on no scooter now. But anyway.
Wait, what? What?
Southern sown and grown said I said butt naked.
Oh yeah, that was way back.
But if her husband want to get on his butt naked and drive around his property butt naked on that scooter we saw him, hey, get him some more subscribers and get him some more hours. I don't know. That'll be a sight to see. I'm just saying.
I know.
But anyway, but y'all, I'm seriously, we do need to make that challenge and hold up the next challenge for everybody that's here. Arkansas Microfarm, and a lot of y'all know Microfarmer can talk his butt off, right? This is what I'm going to do for the people that I love in this community.
I can't get a word. He can't get a word.
Hold on, I'm gonna give it to you. After I say this, you got it all.
Family Farm, hello, because he's
give me 3 minutes to say what I'm going to say, and you can have it all to yourself again. I'm going to say to all the young channels here that are scared to go and do it live. Now, I promise, I promised this. See, Jan, I'm being serious. Okay? Like I promised Andel Homestead. This Andel, I wouldn't cuss, right? I promise any young channel in here, you do not have to worry about the clickish thing. Microfarmer is going to say, email me at microfarmer4@gmail.com. And I know some of y'all are scared to get on lives, but you know what? You email me, give me the subject, you start it off, and Microfarmer get you them 3 hours lives. I promise I won't cuss. I promise I won't be drinking, but I want the people that are scared to do lives and need those hours. Let's do some lives. And Microfarmer, I will come on and do lives with you on your channel to get
Yes.
you the hours, because Micro Farmer doesn't care about the hours, y'all. Micro Farmer don't care about monetizations.
Yeah.
But you want to build your channel and get people to recognize your channel. And I'm saying this as Micro Farmer. I got the popularity. I don't have the subscribers. I will come on your live and run my mouth for 2 to 3 hours to get
You
your watch hours. So you have no excuse not to grow up in your watch hours, because Micro Farmer do it for you, because I talk a lot. And everybody here knows I talk a lot. You're not making me upset. I talk a lot. So that's my offer to anybody for next year that want to come live. Hit me up in my email,
James. Yeah.
James Cortez or whatever, Cornez or whatever it is. Hello,
Yeah,
Ricky
please.
Ventures. Thank y'all for stopping by Jan's Live, but I'm going to offer this and people could actually put that in their lives or talk about it. Go over to Micro
Friday is a big night for lives. So
Micro
Homer would
Farmer.
normally be next, but he's
I'm not. But
not doing it tonight. He's
I'm not
carrying.
going to do it tonight because I'm coming here to make this, because this was going to be my live. I pledge anybody who wants to do a live and that are scared because they feel they don't either have the what do you call it? What do you want to call it? The oomph about it. They scared to do it. Listen, email me about the subject you want to talk about. I'll start it off and you can start it off. And then I promise I will not cuss and mess up your brand. I will get the people to come over and help you get your watch hours. I am not going to tell people to go over and play your playlist. I'm not going to do that. I will come over like I do with Crazy Ed, 16-hour lives. Ed can tell you, everybody who didn't follow me, no, Micro Farm is the man for lives. I can do 10 hours, 12-hour lives.
He hadn't taken a breath yet. Hello,
Now, I'll leave this back to my brother, my newfound brother, Arkansas Micro Farmer, and Jan. Micro Farmer, I'm out.
We love you, Micro Farmer.
Love you, buddy. You can just stay there.
I'm stay right here. I'm gonna keep my mouth.
Okay, you say I'm out. Yeah. So I made a bunch of moderators. Thank you so much. I know I didn't ask you. If you don't want to be, just let me know. Because my moderators are not here that normally are. Y'all are rocking it, putting up the links. And Homer's right. Well, let's go back. Let's start at the beginning. Arkansas Micro Farmer, great idea on the bartering. I love that idea, Randy. And you know, we are family. We may not know each other. Like I've never met Homer, but he's like my brother, and I will defend him to the end because I know his character, and he's a fine man. He's a wonderful man, and I adore him. I adore his wife and his daughters. And Randy and Sharon I got to meet, and I just fell in love with them immediately. I mean, you know when someone's real, you just know, your soul screams it to you. And all these people in this chat, okay, half of us haven't ever met, but I love you. And I love supporting other channels, and that's what we're about, helping each other grow, helping our channels exceed and excel. Look, y'all, my channel sucks. I mean, let's just put it out there. I don't have the best videos. I don't edit. I'm just learning how to make thumbnails. Hello, Blue Feather. But I love what I do. Yes, Wendy's my sis. I love what I do. I have fun doing it. And it's like Doug and Stacy at Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. He said when he stops having fun, he's not doing YouTube anymore. I feel the same way. If it's not fun, I'm not feeling like I'm contributing to people who follow me. It's like, then I need to stop, because what good is that, But I have fun. I have fun doing it. I have fun with the Loose Faucet character. I have fun gardening. I love to garden, what's this? You're taking all the fun out of the life. We tell your mouths. Oh God. You should have a phone conversation with him, Mike. Oh, Lord Jesus. It's like, I just have
Can
to
I interrupt
interrupt
right
all
there? Can I interrupt right there for a second, y'all? And
Okay,
you're
go
right.
ahead. Mom,
Homestead,
Grandma, hello.
Homestead Family Claim. I kid you not. There's so many YouTubers that email me and call me and say, Microfarmer, this is the reason why we come to your lives, because we want to hear what you got to say. They're not here to learn from me. They're here to smile, laugh, and watch what comes out of my mouth. And even though I talk about Miss Andell a lot, Miss Andell said the same thing, but I probably, because I did cuss up a storm one day and it offended her.
Oh,
And
she's his bottom.
And I promised that I said, I'm not perfect. I will curve my cursing down. So I promised her that's when that other night I did that crazy live. I asked her not to come in the live because it was going to get nasty. And I knew I didn't want to offend her. And doing my lives, drinking, I promised best yet journey. I will stop drinking and doing lives. So I stopped drinking, doing lives. I try to curve my cursing for Andell. So if I come up with a question, why did Microfarmer curve his cursing? Who was the person that made him stop cursing as much as he tried to? It's Miss Andell Homestead, the beautiful lady I never met, but I respect her so much. I respect Jan. I respect a lot of people here like Home Family Reclaim. I used to get them mixed up with Simply Life Reclaim. And I try to now watch my mouth, so. And
Oliver, look who came to say hi. Say hi to Oliver Brutus.
And I come to find Arkansas Micro Farm, and I felt kind of jealous when Butt Nuggets was saying Arkansas Micro Farm. I'm like, who's stealing my? I felt like the oldest child with the new baby to come in the house, and I felt like a middle child when they said that about Arkansas Micro Farm. But they called him by the mistake. They called him Arkansas Micro Farm. I'm like, there's only one microphone. I'm the baby.
And on my video, I called him Arkansas Micro Farmer just to rub Homer raw.
I felt like that. I felt like the newborn baby came in the house and took my spot. So I was like, I'm the baby. I can't change nobody. I don't like my little brother no more. Can you take him back to the hospital?
Can we switch?
Can we trade him? Yeah, Mike. Go ahead, Microphone. Arkansas, go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
I said my
200 in
wife
Arkansas. Yay! Woo!
What happened?
That's how it works, y'all. Go over, subscribe, come back. But go
Yeah,
over.
but make it stick. You don't have to do it today. You don't have to go rushing.
You're
when
interrupting me now.
Listen, if you on
No,
the,
I was not the first.
okay, but you wasn't the first. But what I'm saying to everybody, seriously, that challenge is definitely when you're on the toilet on your lunch break, you're trying to hide from your boss to do some work because you're lazy. Go find one every day, one of us that's under 500 and subscribe and make it stick. Even if you driving your forklift, let that forklift play for 2 minutes and then you go, whoop, and it sticks.
Yeah.
Go, hold up, go find a shorts. A lot of y'all have shorts. That's not even 2-3 minutes. The shorts count also. So if you want to see a short that's under a minute, go find 4 or 5 of these shorts and hit that up. That'll stick. They'll stick to them. Do not just go over and subscribe and say, I came by your house and take off.
Yeah.
Now for the channels that get that, I'm giving you, because I know a lot of y'all feel that if you're not part of a clique or if you ain't 1,000 subscribers, these individuals are not going to ask you to come up on their lives. Hold up, Jan. I know you want to say something. Microfarm is offering anybody. You see how I talk? Run my mouth, right? I will come on your live. Promise not to curse. We'll go on your subject, and I'll keep it clean as possible to get you your watch hours. So you don't feel that I'm not part of the clique. Nobody likes me. Nobody knows me. Well, Microfarm wants to get to know you, and others will get to know you because you on Microfarm is on your channel. Microfarm is on your live. I hate to call myself as a third person, but it is what it is. I ain't crazy. I am crazy, but not that crazy. Okay. But
Good boy.
any any channel that wants to go live and they scared to go live, let Microfarmer do the talking for you. Like the yellow page. Remember the yellow page? Let the fingers do the walking. Like the yellow page. Remember that commercial?
And I'm talking because this one will talk for you.
I will. I said that. You remember that commercial with the telephone book that had the fingers? Let the fingers do the walking. Remember that
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Yellow
the
page.
pages.
If I'm the only one that saw that commercial, what happened?
Uh,
No, I'm not going to be. Whoa, okay, whoa. Roller
So
Rock.
good,
I will
everyone.
not be ranting no more ever. That rant, those 2 rants that y'all see me do, they are done. Those videos been deleted. And there go my brother Crazy Ed Homestead. I love that brother to death. We are family, so please, people don't get it twisted. I ain't mad at Crazy. I was peed off at Crazy, but we are going to stay family. We are just like 2 brothers fighting in the corner. And I can tell y'all, do not get caught up in that nonsense that some others might think that I disrespect Ed. Ed understood where I was coming from. I was mad at my brother, but I still got my brothers back. And all I and my brothers keep. Oh, and that's another person. You see them people right there, Lazy Acre Homestead. Y'all don't know. That's my real talk, y'all. Lazy Acre Homestead is my family. That is my YouTube tribe. That's where I am from. If y'all didn't know that, Lazy Acre, Glenn and April, Shaky, Papa Rock, Desiree, Kiss My Grass, and many more. That's where I'm from. Don't get that twisted. That is my family to the day I drop dead on YouTube or up here in Connecticut. They will always be my family, Lazy Acres Homestead. That is where I'm from. So if anybody don't know where I came from Lazy Acres Homestead. If you don't want no drama in your life, you want to laugh and kick back like Hee Haw back in the days, go to Lazy Acre. Please go check them out. Lazy Acre, you're going to laugh like the show Hee Haw. Remember Hee Haw, y'all? I don't know if anybody remember Hee Haw. Remember Hee Haw?
Yeah, I grew up with Hee Haw.
Y'all, where y'all from? Y'all from the South and don't know those shows? What's wrong with y'all people? Who raised y'all? Who raised y'all? Who raised y'all? He's the one go howdy. I love you, Glenn. I love you, April. I love you. Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you. Is there any way you could like put your name so I don't butcher it, or tell me your first name? Because that would be awesome, because then I won't butcher your last name.
See, this is the first time I see this person. I'd have jacked out. I'd have been like Asadasi Family Farms.
Oh yeah, he would have butchered it. And
I think it's
I don't want to be Homer.
We messed up. You know, I'm country. I'm not even from the country, but I'm country. I'll jack that name up in a heartbeat. But welcome to the show. And challenge me to a cook-off. I see that I look like you're a cooking show. Asia, I think it's Asia. I don't know. Asia family, y'all. I just noticed her, but she looks like she's a cooking
I'm in Missouri.
That's where she's from.
And Randy, who can't get a word in edgewise, is from Arkansas. And Homer
is name Arkansas Wood. It's Arkansas Michael. How you gonna ask where he's from? It's in his name. What's wrong? Who raised y'all people?
Ed said it right. Ricky, you remember? Ricky, you want a wrench? Is that what I'm trying to catch up on you and Raquel's comments, but I'm lost in translation.
Okay,
yeah, I'm lost in the comments myself.
Randy again. Let me show you how this live is going to work, y'all, right now. Everybody's jumping on microphone. And watch, I'm going to get quiet and watch how this live go.
Well, it would go really good because I don't have to interrupt you. So, Randy, how's it going over there?
Well, this last time we talked, we built a house, and then we sold it and built 3 more houses, and then we moved to Egypt and then moved back. So, yeah, all that in the time that Homer was talking.
Don't make me laugh, Randy. I'm trying to keep a straight face here, Randy.
Seriously, my wife said,
Oh
please excuse.
God. Oh my God. Come on, Mike.
My
Ricky, you
wife
want
had
a wrench? I'm gonna wrench you, Ricky. Whether you want to or not. Lear's Farmish, you want a wrench too? I'm gonna wrench you too. Anyone in here is fair game. Okay. I've got moderators now, Raquel. Oh, how's Deborah or Sharon doing? God, I just had a brain fart. She okay?
My wife said, please excuse her. She's not feeling well. She had to step out. Some of y'all may know she had seizures and she felt like one was coming on, so it embarrasses her. So she's afraid she'll have one on live stream, so she didn't want to do that. So please understand.
Okay, y'all pray for Sharon because there's nothing to be ashamed of, but I know a lot of people do that. So,
Not at all.
yeah, you have to click, comment, like it, and watch 2 videos at least for your subscription to stick. So, make sure y'all do that so it counts for the subscribers. Hey, boss.
Hey, homie.
I'm throwing wrenches, Ricky. You got you, buddy. You hit the big time now. Ed wants to come up. You want Ed to come up?
Oh yeah, that's my brother from another mother.
Randy, you want Ed to come up?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
But I wanted to ask Homer if he had add one more thing to his challenge, and that is every day give a shout out to a small channel.
Oh, that's perfect. I do that. I've been doing that for years. I ain't new. Okay, Arkansas Microfarm.
This is for Ed.
Okay, Ed, come on up. But hold up. Arkansas Microfarm. I was that guy. I was already up to be. I was up to being monetized, and I gave it all up. I walked away from this, Randy. So that's why I think people looking at me and don't know who I am. I was the guy up there and walked away from it all. They woke up one morning, I was gone. I cleaned it all out. So there's a lot of videos that's gone. I was teed off. I erased them, delete them, so I can't recover them. And I'm starting all over from scratch because a lot of people have missed Microfarmer. And the reason why I'm back is because there's YouTubers behind the scenes that asked me to come back because they miss me. They miss my, the way I act, a fool, and stuff like that. Because I brought a little spunk to this community. It was a little different than most people do. So that's what I'm saying. And I came back because a lot of individuals asked me to come back. And I thought I honored a lot of these people and I respect a lot of these people. And a lot was missing since I was gone. The fun, people that lost their minds, and they didn't have fun no more with this. A lot of people didn't have fun with YouTube no more because it was all gone. It was just the same old business. You know what I mean? So I come back and bring the spunk back. And I bring the spunk back because if you didn't, I understand what you see in front of you, right? I enjoy people, period. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy people. And it doesn't matter what community I go into, I'm loved because I run my mouth. And people just love me running my mouth. I'm just one of them people. It is what it is. And that's a lot of them wanted me to come back. Not only just the homesteading, the garden community and the prepping community that follows me. And they had my email and they emailed me, and then some of them had my phone number. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna come back. And I came back. And I'm gonna have some fun next year. Next year is gonna be awesome, y'all. Gonna be awesome with Microfarm. So I promise y'all, no more cussing, carrying on like a fool, no more getting into the base of people. I'm just gonna have clean old fun Saturday. I'm not doing Fridays no more, and it's not because somebody said something. Saturday around 7:00 always been my time I came on was on Saturdays. I never really did Fridays and stuff. It was Saturdays. So Saturdays I normally come on at 5:00, but since the wife leaves around that time for work, I'm gonna start doing at 7 so I don't get interrupted. Anything, she's gone. So I'm starting Saturdays at 7:00. So that's my new time. Well, it's my old time, new time. 7:00 on Saturdays. p.m. Eastern time.
All right.
Where Ed and them at? Oh, Jan must be hitting them up, getting them ready. All right. So that's the challenge. So yes, please look at, if you love this community, shout them out. Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
So Randy, this is Crazy Ed. He's my other brother.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Ed, only one of us can look like a mannequin.
Talk, Ed. Use your voice.
Ed, the only one that can look like a mannequin right
See,
now.
I know how to be quiet and let other people talk.
All right.
I let other people talk. How you doing, Arkansas Micro Farm? Hi, Jan. Hi, everyone in the chat.
So,
Today sucked. It's rained. It's rained
Oh.
all freaking day long.
Oh. It's the rain and the cold together that makes it so bad. And Arkansas Micro Farmer had 70 degrees today.
Exactly.
Watch it, Jan. It's Micro Farm. It's Randy,
What the
Jan.
hell?
Watch it there, lady. Watch it.
Anything to rub you raw, Homer. Well, it was a day of not getting a lot done. Let's just put it that way. You know, it's a thing. So you have those days. Tomorrow it's going
Well,
to be in the 20s.
Yeah, I actually made it down my road.
Well, praise God for that.
27 degrees here tomorrow for the next 3 days.
Let's see.
But no, I actually made it up my road and went to the store today. I was actually surprised I made it up my store or up the road. But
Yeah.
all that work I did on the road is underwater.
Yeah. We have 38, 41, 49, and 52, and then it gets up to 52, 57, 64. Yeah. Can we talk weather manipulation for a second?
right?
I had to go TT. Tammy. I'm sorry. Tammy, I haven't forgot about your collaboration. I'm dehydrating rose hips right now for it. But I'm not necessarily doing a gift. So, but I'll do the rose hips. So, yeah.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm not upset. I'm just gonna be quick. I want to see how this live be live.
Oh, please. Whatever. Whatever.
Poor Randy.
Whatever, Homer.
Poor
You
Randy.
know what? The day that you're actually 100% quiet,
You're dead. We know you're in the ground dead.
the day that you're 100% quiet will be all 6 feet under.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, because I would engage my guest, Arkansas Micro Farm, Randy. If you was on my live, I would engage you and ask you, what's your plan to expand your farm?
Well, I can't because you won't hush up. Okay, Randy, what's your plan to expand your farm? And what are your future goals?
Actually,
Okay, everyone, shut
our,
up. Randy has
our
the
next
floor.
project will be a greenhouse.
Good night, Laura.
Did I
And
lose
what
you?
kind of greenhouse are you doing?
Probably just a hoop house style with the clear solar, not solar
Who, me?
panels, but the plastic.
Ann, hello, sweetheart. So you're gonna do a hoop house. How big will it be?
We're thinking probably 10 by 20.
Oh, that's a good size. That's a perfect size. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Homer.
Randy, we're two big
That's
guys, and I
it.
think
Really? Here goes Michael Farmer again.
I have to speak.
He
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 said
gave he gave the sign home, Ed.
his
It's
time.
he's free. It's his turn.
I'm gonna ask a question because I'm a big guy just like Randy. We're not small like you, Ed. We're not fragile. Now, now, Randy, just from my experience, when you say you're doing a 10 by 20, 12 by 20, because you move around much better. Trust it from me. I had a 12 by 16, and you get to move around a lot. When you realize if you do 10 feet, you already know your shoulder span is already. Go ahead, Ed. Go ahead.
Right.
You're muted, Ed. Ed, you're muted.
No, finish what you were saying. I was just putting up that I'm next.
Oh, I was gonna tell him. I'm saying from experience, because me and him is big guys.
No, I'm not.
What? Let me finish what I was saying to Randy. Randy, go 12 feet by 20, because I'm trying to tell you, because your arm, your shoulders, if you measure, you're about 2.5 feet from the shoulders. So it gives you room to move around when you're 12, because if your bed's going to be about 3 feet, 3 feet wide, that 10, if you got 3, that's 6, it's going to give you that little space in there, and you're going to feel cramped in that movement. You know what I mean? So if you went 12.
I agree with that.
That's the only thing I was saying. I was just saying when you said 10 by 20, I was saying go out the extra 2 feet. So if you make the beds 3 feet by 20 or 3 or 4 feet, if you do 4 on one side, 4 on the other side, it gives you 8. It's only going to give you 2 feet in the middle. You're going to feel cramped. It gets hot in those greenhouses, and you're going to be disgusted. You're going to sweat out 4 T-shirts before you come out of there. I'm just saying. Now, Ed, go ahead.
I agree with that.
That's a good suggestion.
That is a very good suggestion.
Yeah. Hey, Bland's Promised Land Ranch.
That's actually a good idea. Yeah, I'm making
I love
20
that idea, Barbara. Okay, Ed, you have
I'm going to make a 25 by 25 garden or greenhouse. Oh, I said I was going to make a 25 by 25 greenhouse. Already picked the location out. Already have the plastic. Already have all the posts. And everybody says that's too big.
It's
But
your choice.
I don't think it is. I think it's too small.
Yeah, I don't see where it would be too big.
Yeah. It's just I can grow a lot more during the summertime, and I just think it'd be better to move around and have more area to plant for the winter times and stuff. Go ahead, Michael Farmer.
Yeah.
Ed, and everybody else in here.
Hey,
Yeah.
Pepper's.
Ed, my advice to you, since you're off grid basically, and you don't have electricity, that 25 by 20 is perfect. Do not even go no bigger, because let me tell you about the greenhouse thing. You need a fan. And if you don't have electricity on your property, that 25-55, even though it be 80 degrees out there, it's going to be 110. If you don't have air movement in that greenhouse, you're going to cook everything in it. I'm just saying, unless you have some type of electricity on your property, that you're going to get an outdoor fan like those vac.
Hold on, Homer. Can someone get, I don't, whatever that is, Hatlanga or whatever, and block them, please? That's a bot. The bots are crazy right now.
Has a young girl face in it.
It's crazy. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, Homer. Go ahead.
So if you don't have movement inside that greenhouse when you build it that big, if you don't have some type of fan to move the air around there, you're gonna cook everything in your greenhouse. I'm just because you cannot control the wind to blow through it. Even though you open up both sides, it doesn't mean air is gonna come through it, because you might not have a windy day. It might just be a hot, muggy day. There's no wind blowing, and that greenhouse is going to get super hot. So it could be like 60 degrees outside. Your greenhouse is going to be like 110. I have experienced that That's why I took mine down because, and that wasn't even big what you talk about. So you need some type of air movement inside those greenhouses. So if you're gonna plan to do that, you're gonna need those big round fans. What they do in the what workshops, some big fans, those big fans, and you're gonna have to blow that fan. You're gonna have to put it on a what they call a temperature timer, where if the temperature gets so hot, the fans are cut on, and it's gonna take some electricity to blow that air. Air movement is key to a greenhouse, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get that big, you need air movement.
Yeah, you
Right.
have to have something going in there. We're building a greenhouse next spring.
No, I know that, but I
When
have this other generator that's out here.
will someone get Aubrey, please? Because it's not working on my end. This one,
Yeah, it's
right?
not letting me get it either.
Yeah.
But that's saying you're gonna need air movement. So anybody who has a greenhouse will
Thank
tell
you,
you
Andy.
that. If I'm telling you anything wrong, oh shit, where did it go? Oh, if anybody's I'm telling them wrong, you need air movement in greenhouses. In hoop house, if it gets that big, you're gonna need a fan to keep air going.
Yeah, and even in the winter, if you have a heater, you want to have a fan going in there too. So
Don't
that's-
glorify greenhouses like you just throw some plastic on top of it, and that's how it's going to be. Because there is no wind move, there's no air movement in there. You're gonna have so many diseases in here. You're gonna have a whole lot of problems with your greenhouse. Let me tell you how I learned, because I grow the other stuff.
yeah,
I grow the other stuff, and you need air movement because air movement is key to not having disease and death inside your greenhouses. So you're gonna need air movement.
yeah, for sure. So
Celtic
Randy,
Roots.
what's your Wendy's on it? She's on it like flies on doo doo.
Okay. Celtic Roots.
Randy, what's your favorite thing to grow? Pafford, I'm making you a moderator.
Favorite
Okay.
thing to grow would have to be, I've got two favorites, corn and watermelon.
Oh yeah. We grew some sweet baby. What were they called? Sweet baby watermelons. Anyway.
Sugar baby, not sweet baby. Sugar baby.
Babies. Sugar babies. Yes, thank you, Homer. And oh my God, they were so delicious. Lots of seeds, but oh man. What was it, Ed? Whoever.
That was Lear Farms. Lear Farms. The people was called the Lear Farmish. Lear's.
Oh, the Lear's Farmish. Yeah, yeah. But they don't live close enough. Ed, what happened? Why aren't you up here? Yeah, we tried growing corn and all the worms got in it. But it was totally where we had it located.
But ain't Celtic Roots Farm is up here with me. He's up here in the Northeast. I believe Celtic Farm is up here. So he can get away with not having a fan because our temperatures don't get hot as Arkansas and Missouri, like y'all guys. Right. Texas get hot.
It does get hot here. That's for sure.
I believe Celtic
Roots. Texas was way worse.
So Celtic Roots, ain't you up here in the New England area? I think he's above me. So we get like that. Right? I mean, Celtic Roots, I know he's been, but I think he's in the Northeast up here with me. I believe Celtic Roots is up here. I know he's in a cold climate, Celtic Roots.
Southern, who? Oh, Celtic Roots. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Celtic Roots Farms. I believe he's in the Northeast up here with me. I don't know if he's in Canada or he's a little further up in Nova Scotia.
New Hampshire.
Oh, he's in New Hampshire. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I know he's in a cold climate, so he can get away with that because my cannabis that I grow, everybody's amazed how I grow it outdoors here in this nasty weather we have between the rain and the temperature dropping and humidity crazy. So yeah, so I got some sponsors that sponsoring my grow next season because they was amazed how my cannabis grew outdoors without shit. Hey, Mona.
Okay, Ed. Hey, Mona, how are you, sweetheart? Sifting some soil. How's it going?
Oh, so for the people that came here, the challenge that I put out today on Jan's Live, because I'm not going to go live, is for everybody in this community that claims they love this community. I want you to, for 30 days, you can start Monday, whatever day you want to start.
Come back on this live and click on the channels too.
Okay. To pick one subscriber that's under 500 subscribers in this community that follows you. If they follow you and they comment in your videos, please make those our priority number one people. If you go check their channel and they say hello, great vegetables, thanks for sharing, go subscribe to those people that follow you on a regular basis. I'm talking about your true followers. That was a challenge that I'm putting out. There should be nobody in this community under 500 subscribers by Valentine's Day. Just say that. Nobody in this community, the homesteading community, garden community, and prepping community that follows us, should be under 500 subscribers by Valentine's Day. So when you're on the toilet and you're sitting there in the toilet, you're on your lunch break chilling, go find one channel every day that follows this community. If they're under 500 subscribers, subscribe to their channel and make it stick. And they can get a community page. So there should be nobody in this community right now under 500 subscribers, so they cannot get a community page. I didn't say get them to 1,000. I didn't ask you to go play their playlist. I said subscribe and make sure everybody in this community is at least 500 subscribers by Valentine's Day, February 14th.
And so what I'm going to do is after the live.
I forgot. And Randy, Arkansas Micro Farm, not farmer. Randy said the same thing. He's putting out that at least give him a shout out.
Yeah.
Give him a shout out. Let's get out this cliquish thing because I don't like Pafford Farm Homestead, so I'm not going to subscribe to him because Jan don't like him and other people don't like him.
Oh, yeah. No,
I don't want y'all to do that because if you love this community that you're claiming you love and yet this community is so great, I don't want you not to subscribe to somebody because somebody else don't like them. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
If that person has not done you wrong personally, so support them. Everybody here, support each other. If this is going to be a community, be a community. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that is the thing about us is we're not into cancel culture and we don't get easily offended.
Amen, brother.
Yep, and people know I offend people, and they still love me.
Yep. Yep. And, y'all check your subscriptions because YouTube loves to play the game where they unsubscribe you. I've been on like 3 or 4. Hey, Donna. Donna is a bot. Donna, what is the deal? Oh, my God.
See, that means you got how many people watching right now?
24.
That lets you know that the bots are coming over because they know that you got something going on. They're coming over to aggravate.
The trolls are out in force. I know. I usually don't have any.
If you don't have trolls in your lives, that means you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, I know. I do. Celtic roots. I'm 64, and life is too short to be hating on anyone. Pafford, I just went to your channel and sure as crap, I was unsubscribed. So that's why I mentioned it. Check your channels, y'all. If you don't hear from them in a few seconds, something's going on. I love Charles and Brandy and Autumn. I absolutely adore them. And, but okay, Ed, your sub count is going backwards. YouTube purges. So y'all don't get discouraged because that's what YouTube does. They purge the people. Oh, I don't know who aren't watching. I mean, I got people on my channel. I don't even know who they are. They're from a foreign country. I have no idea who they are. They're there. And some comment, most don't. But, I've got almost 2,000 subscribers and we have 23 people, right? I love you all. I don't look at all that nonsense. It doesn't affect me one way or the other because life is too short. And I used to get all caught up with, I lost like Donna said, I lost 8 and then I gain 10 and then I lose 7. And you could go insane following the numbers. It's the YouTube way. So
And
don't get all caught up in that. Don't get all tied up in a knot over it.
now, everybody, I know if y'all follow her.
Support each other. That's what this community is about. Let's become. We're family. Thank you, Mountain Grandma, for doing
I was
it.
going to talk about Mountain Grandma. Mountain Grandma gives out a lot of challenges. If y'all don't follow her, see, I keep telling people I do watch y'all, and I do, and like I said, I subscribe, and then somehow I go back and I find out I'm not subscribed to y'all no more. But Mountain Grandma, if y'all haven't followed her, she does put out a lot of challenges, and that's the same thing. I'm challenging Mountain Grandma to put that challenge out there for all the great channels out here that. None of us should be under 500 subscribers. So every day, you find one small channel that follows your community on a regular basis, and you see them in these lives. Go subscribe to them. Make sure they get at least 500. I said 500.
Yeah, because it's about networking. When Two Family Homestead had all their stuff going on, I was on there all the time. I mean, not because I wanted to grow my channel.
Okay, Arkansas Micro. Hey, Randy. Okay, you gotta go. Yeah, check on your wife. Take care. Have a happy holiday and enjoy your weekend.
Randy, we're praying.
Yes.
Thank you.
Love
I
you.
apologize.
Thank you for coming on.
No, that's all. You gotta apologize.
Nope. Everyone go subscribe to Arkansas Micro Farm because they are.
I want to thank you all, and we do appreciate it.
Thank you,
Randy.
God bless, bro.
Praying for Sharon. Thank you. Yeah. You know, it's ridiculous that we have to chase after all these channels and stuff. I have like 350, 400 channels I'm sub to. And, you know, it's hard to keep up with everybody, but I try at least go on, watch a video, make a comment. And I think that it's very important. Oh, Charles and Brandy go next. Oh, we should do a love raid. Yeah.
Oh.
We should do a love raid on Pafford. Yeah. I love love raids. But anyway, and Tammy, thank you. My sister-in-law said I was aging backwards, but I just think it's my teeth. My smile. But I'm very happy. YouTube needs to stop their nonsense, and it's all bots. It's people sitting at a desk, and they don't care what we have to say. Really, they're a monster.
But do you blame on YouTube? Because I'm at the same time, if you make it stick, like when I go to somebody's channel, I kid you not, what I do is I go to the latest video, then I go a week late, a week behind a week, and then I go a month to 2 months. I just go to make sure it looks good. So I go, like, say I go in a video, I see they put a video out there 13 hours ago. I go check that out. I go look at a week late, a week ago, a month ago, or 2 months ago, and I go backwards. Because that's my way of saying it's going to make.
That's what I do too. Yeah. So you're not like watching one video and then the next video under it. Go back several videos back into the older stuff.
Then go watch it.
Comment and then catch up. I play catch up all the time.
But that's okay. That's in my mind. I don't know if that really works. I don't know if it really.
I think so.
I feel in my thing. If I go and watch what you put 13 hours ago, then go a week ago, and then maybe 2 months ago.
Yes, I think that's
I think
good
it's much better.
Yeah,
I don't know. Somebody might have the answer to that in this live.
I think that's a good idea. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow. Oh, I got my cup and oh my God, I love it. I'm going to send it to my son.
You got a package cup.
Elephants. And Olivia bought it for me, and I'm going to bless him with it because he
Oh,
loves
Southern Grown. Are you doing a mail call? Southern Grown. I mean, Southern Sewn and Grown. She said she got a package on the way. She's so
Yeah.
excited to do a mail call about it.
She got it from Off the Wall Prepper. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man, they just blessed us beyond measure.
hey,
So.
Tiny Tim, you got that present under the tree because Mr. Scrooge. They've been playing your story a long time. Tiny Tim, remember Tiny Tim and Scrooge? This is your season.
Okay, Tim. What do you need help with, Mona? How to do what on YouTube?
Stay out of drama.
No, no, I don't do drama no more.
That's funny. I was just saying, she said she need help with his YouTube thing. You asked her what she need help. Stay out this drama world.
Yeah. No, y'all. If there's drama, run the other way. Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm in 2022 with no drama, fun. You can let your hair down, even if you're bald headed. You can let your hair down.
That's right. That's right. Okay, could someone please put Pafford Homestead's link up?
Oh yeah, they going live.
And they're going live. Let's see. They should be live in a couple minutes, so we'll hang on here. Let's see if I got.
I'm glad Pafford Farm. Now this is let people know. Pafford Farm. This was their day slot. I mean, they usually came on this time at 9:00 on Fridays. This was Pafford Farm's times that they came on. I never came on Fridays at 9:00.
Yeah.
I never did.
Mona, I don't edit. No.
So microfarming only comes on Saturday at 7 p.m. I used to come on at 5, but now it's 7. And that slot is open lovely for me. And let me tell y'all something, people here now. Out of respect, not because you have to, out of respect, you try not to bump heads with people you care about. But if you have to bump heads, you just got it. Not that you did it on purpose, because some people do it on purpose. But sometimes you get a busy life, and the only time you can go live is the same time Pafford Farm go live or Jan go live, because that's the slot.
Oh no,
nobody,
no, that's
nobody
my
here. Nobody here owns YouTube. You can go live when you want to go, because trust what I'm telling you, Microfarm is doing live every day next year, every day, and I'm going live every day around 1 p.m. Eastern time every day next year. Oh, where's Dog? Where Dog Man at?
No, he did a video on editing.
Oh, I thought Dog Man was in his joint.
No, he's probably sleeping.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job with that house of his. I mean, he's doing a nice.
Well, I'll tell you
job.
what, that is gorgeous.
And he followed his dream. He never gave up on his dream. He's been looking at the house. He said, what, over 15 years or something like that?
Yeah. It's my road name. Good night.
Tiny Tim, you related to Andre the Giant? 17. I knew my son wasn't my son. My son is a 13. Yeah, you must have been fooling around the Bronx. Nah,
my husband is a 13. Shoot. He's a 14.
No, hold up. The funny part about it, right? My youngest son. Now, my oldest son, he's a size 11. I'm a 12. Now, my baby son, he want to be 13s. Like, wait, is that my son? Because my other son ain't but an 11, and I'm a 12, and the baby boy come up, he's just going to outrun us all. He's a 13, looking like Shaquille O'Neal. So he says he's a size 17 foot. I mean, shoe. I'm like, that's a Andre the Giant type of foot.
Yeah. Hey, you know what, Tammy? We've all, I mean, I don't even begin to consider myself a big channel. There ain't no way. When I'm at 1 million, yeah, but even 30, 40, 50,000, I won't really. I mean, I'm always going to remain on my.
All right, for all y'all in here,
it's
you
about
made
supporting. I'm speaking, Homer.
Forget about it.
No. Speak to the hand. It's about supporting each other and helping each other grow, because if we don't do that, then we fall by the wayside. And all of us are always on all the chats and all the things and doing all the things. And so we need to help each other grow. Donna's growing in her backyard. Nana, she may say Nana. I hate saying Nana, but Nana, I'm going to say Nana's crazy life, Donna Griggs. She's amazing. She's been with me for so long. And, you know, it's about going over there and supporting them, going over to Debbie's channel. It's Sojourners Old Kentucky Nuts. So, whatever you use. I can't even say it, Homer. She butchers her name.
Oh, now you asking me? You asking me now?
So, how do you say Sojourners Old Kentucky Home?
I was going to say Journey Weaver.
Journey Weaver.
Like God told me it's Sojourner. It's Sojourner Old Kentucky.
Sojourner Old Kentucky Home.
She's a friend of mine.
Sojourners. Repeat after me, Homer.
Sojourners. Old Kentucky.
He'll call her Sojourner. Whatever.
Don't like call you Simple Jan sometimes. Don't worry
He
about
calls
it.
me, hey, Uga.
Who
calls
got
me Simple Jan. And I'm like, Homer, really? Really? Okay,
Well,
hey. Pafford Homestead is coming on.
Oh yeah. All right, so go ahead.
Throw up the link one more time and let's go give him a love raid.
All right.
Anyone?
You get it.
No CB.
We can go over and say hello to him.
Yeah, let's go say hi to there, Ricky. You're awesome. Thank you. They're live. Let's go say hi to Paffords, and we're gonna.
Don't forget the Microfarmer Challenge.
No, I love you, Homer.
Don't forget the Microfarmer Challenge. Replay this. Understand the Microfarmer.
And Arkansas Micro Farms Challenge to barter and share what you have where you're at. Because, man, y'all, we're going to need to do that. That may become the way of the world, And, y'all, be blessed and love well. Thank you for spending 2 hours with us. I can't believe we've been on here 2 hours, but Homer talks a lot.
See what Microfarmer can do for you? See what Microfarmer can do for you? All right, y'all.
Y'all be blessed. We'll see you over at Paffords. I love you.
Later.
Thank you, all my mods. You've been amazing tonight. Thank you, even though you didn't ask to be. I made you, and I appreciate that so much.
All right. Good
I
night,
love you,
y'all.
Homer. I love you all. Goodbye. Good night. See you at Paffords.